to another edition of the greatest D&D stream in this world and the next. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs here. You got Soul Rock the Destroyer here, along with... What are you doing, you filthy mortal? It's not your turn yet. We still have business to finish. Well, excuse me here, because I'm ready to slash and bash the night away. Well, it's not my problem, you stupid filthy being. Sit your ass down. Have a one shot to finish. You mean the one shot that's taken 3 goddamn turns to finish here? Yes, precisely. Now sit down. Okay, we'll make it quick here. I got some killing to do. Finally. We can be unbothered. You filthy humans. Welcome. One shot. Part 2. No, part 3. You got Donkadonk here. Long if the greatest all time. Actually, no, he's not really that cool. I don't really like him that much. He is alright. Mr. What the hell is your name again? Mr. Sham Haram? I don't even remember anymore. Jam Jar. Far Jam Jar. I'm sorry. I apologize. But one guy I do remember. One guy who I've shared a lot of battles with. One guy. The one human-ish. Humanoid, I should call him. He's more of a vampire thing that I tolerate on this planet. Mr. Barla Orlok. Now, to get us along to finally, hopefully finish this adventure. Suck it, Kolbauer. Take it away!
That was pretty cool. All right. One shot, part 2.5. So, last we saw our heroes, they had just dispatched some fantastic guards at the jail. They decided to go south, smooth around the wall, look for a hidden passage that they previously found on a map. Having found the hidden passage, they walked to the end. A perfect stealth door opened by Mr. Badonkadonk himself led to an open chasm where Tom and Susie sat. Our resident Jam Jar decided to run in there and stick his thing into Susie. Well, that didn't go over very well. Mr. Tom turned into a dragon, burnt him to a crisp, and then our friends took him down. After that, they moved on to free the general. Having freed the general, they go to escape the jail. Once they pop outside the jail, our fantastic friend Chris decides to go back and look for his brother Tom. Finding that he was dead, he runs out, has the town know that the general has escaped with his 3 cronies. Our heroes have to now escape the town, unseen, unheard. Luckily, Mr. Barlow is able to find a quick, small pathway through a group of commoners. The team follows him through, where Jam Jar then jumps behind a hedge, having the team follow him all the way to the gate to the southern ward. At that point, Mr. Badonkadonk tried some fancy persuasion, telling them that they left his Badonkadonk in the wrong pants, but unfortunately, that didn't work out. Luckily, some very, very swift thinking by Barlow. He jumps on the wall, sticks out his tongue, and gives him the old AO, running, having the guards run away. After that, they cruise into the southern ward, where Badonkadonk rightfully looks down the proper alley, sees a longhouse with a door open, and then escorts the team out. As they push their way through the crowd across the drawbridge to freedom, to the east, they see 4 horses with saddle and bridle. To the west, about 1,000 feet in the distance, they see a small group of rebels. At this point, the king's champion sees them exit. Look what we have here. That's where we are.
Now, the horses, everyone.
Quick, let's go. Hop on.
Yeah, can someone give me a little boost up there? They're just a little too tall for me now.
Get under your butt and just kind of push you up real quick.
I won't talk bad about you anymore, Barlow.
Good boy. Good man.
Nice.
Let's go.
And I send them off. And as I'm sending them off, know that I'm gonna say a little something, but I'm gonna release I'm gonna cast darkness as this is happening. So we get a 15-foot radius sphere for 10 minutes while I concentrate on this shit. There's complete darkness, no light spells can get through, they just won't be able to see through this sphere. So I'm
Just for you
casting
four.
this. Yep, for us four. And as I'm casting it, then they're going off ahead of me. I'm standing at the back of my horse. I'm looking in the skies and going, Father of War! What troubles my sight? Raid against us. Armies unite. Children of Earth, they are deceived. Gods will be hanged. Swing from the trees. And then this darkness will cover everything. And I'll fucking get rolling and catch up to them.
All right.
Badass.
So that's following you.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll initiative. Why aren't these guys in there?
Does that fog stay? The darkness stays positioned in that one spot, or it chases after you?
Doggy.
It'll chase after us.
Cool.
Colbauer, what is the
Ooh, not 20 on initiative. What a waste.
what is the walking speed of our horses?
Is 40. So keep in mind, each of those blocks is 80 feet.
That's right. So they're about 100, yeah, like over 100 feet away from us.
No, over to the left, they're 80 feet. This is normal sizing where you.
Okay, cool. So they're right up on us.
Mm-hmm.
At least the champion and
Yeah, they're like
dignitaries are.
25 feet away from us.
No, mine's a
30 feet.
22, but I rolled the second one because I have advantage. Fuck it.
You're still in the same position though.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. But just in case some other creature pops in. So
That's a good point. It's a good fucking point.
All right.
Dude, darkness, that's awesome.
Go ahead.
buddy.
All right, I'm up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on my way, boys. As my horse kind of moseys in front of everyone, I'm standing right around here, in between all four of them, and I throw 250 ball bearings to the right of me, 250 ball bearings to the left of me. So I'm covering a 20-foot like line of ball bearings.
Where are we? Oh, we'll just put. It's just a big fucking thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
And oh, sorry.
Just throw 'em. Okay.
Yeah. And that is yeah. And then that is, let's see, bonus action. I'm gonna use can I use cunning act, even though I'm on a horse, can I use cunning action to kind of like hide like on my horse?
Like on this, like how would you hide?
If you
on
can't hide, you can't hide, Luke.
Yeah.
Think about
Yeah.
it, dude.
All right. Then I'll just end my turn. I'll retreat. I'll retreat back to where I came from. And that is my turn.
So we're trying to get past this line, right? This 80 feet, essentially. Or we're
So
trying
if
to
you
go.
want to go, west, you want to go all the way to the end of that.
Yeah, and that's basically where we're trying to go, right?
Yeah.
To escape.
Mm-hmm.
It's jam jar. I don't know if you want to keep going. Head in that direction.
Are we trying to escape or fuck these guys up?
Escape, man.
I
Gotta
gotta
get out of here.
I'm sticking with you guys. I mean, no disrespect, but we've been fucking people up left and right here.
Yeah, but there's an entire army coming after us.
Hey, don't No, yeah, but we also have an entire group of rebels coming to fuck shit up too.
There is no
I-
time. We must get
So
out.
directly behind these people is a full column of guards and army, and that's
Behind the
enough conversation at this point.
Behind the dignitaries.
Yeah, like directly behind the champion, you see how there's like some scouts and a
Yeah.
berserker and a noble. Like behind them is more.
And how far away are the rebels?
1,000 feet to the west. Oh, Faravar goes.
Must run.
All right, who's next? Badonk.
Alright. Well, oh shit, hold on, I'm not trying to grab that. So, here's my question. I'm going to move up here. This is the... you can see the ball bearings, correct?
Yeah, the ball bearings are. I mean, what's not in the darkness?
Okay, beautiful. So, I'm going to, I guess, go around them. These ball bearings were really not well thought out.
Well, the ball bearings are
It
to the
got your
west. of
bitch
you.
ass. It got your bitch ass in the fucking prison.
Yes, that's the problem. I don't want it to get me again, you fool. So I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna try to go around the ball bearings. Go through these people.
Oh, so you're gonna charge through the army.
No, I'm gonna try to go around the issue. I'm gonna run away.
You're gonna run south or west?
West.
Okay. So yeah, I
Which
mean,
one, yeah.
You're
there's
not
no
even
ball
coming near
bearings
the
that
ball
way.
bearings.
Yeah, the ball bearings are the two big squares.
Yeah, that's east. Yeah, never mind. So they were well thought out. Yep, east or west I go. As far as I can, which I don't know how much it is on a horse.
It's 40 feet is their speed.
Okay, what about their dash?
It's twice, so 80.
So
So you could essentially get to the first block.
Okay.
And
Here.
darkness would follow you if you move right now.
Okay. Shit, so I would leave them. So how would I do it so I can move when they move?
You can
That's
like
something like...
ready your action to move when someone moves, and then you would all move together.
Alright. So I'll ready my action to move along with Barlow moves. It's the last one. Keep the darkness covering us.
Okay, the berserker.
Then I'm gonna run as fast as we can over here. When the time comes.
All right, so the berserker runs into the darkness, and he just starts swinging away completely whatever he can hit.
He's gonna have to
Dex?
take a he's gonna have to roll dex for the ball bearings.
Gonna be Dex. That's a nat 1.
Yeah.
Falls right in.
I take back what I said.
So he falls, he gets up,
you.
and then I guess he has to roll it again, right? Yeah, because he's moving again.
Yeah, and that took half his movement to get up
Yeah, it
also.
takes half his movement. And it's a 10. It's a 10 to beat, right?
It's 10. Yeah, you got it.
10 to beat. So 30, so 15 feet. Can he get there? Yeah, he can get there. So he runs up here. He starts swinging away. Probably the biggest thing he could see, which would be Faravor's horse. That's going to be with disadvantage. Darkness. 13, that would hit. And the second one's a nat 20, but the 13 hits regular. Let me mute this, because this is real annoying. And then that's 6 damage on Faravor's horse. Let me do this. -6. Alright. And he is done. Faravor goes next. He'll ready his dash action, kind of follow suit with Jamjar. Then the noble runs away. He sees this happening and he's absolutely terrified. So he just bolts. And he's gone. Archer number 1. Oh, let me add a scout to this. Hold on. Scout. Save.
Each round is about a minute, right?
Each
round
round is
is
6
6
seconds.
Yeah, so you guys are all just kind of standing there in this darkness. She pulls out.
You said each round is 6 seconds?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wow. So for me to hold this for 10 minutes, I got
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it. Short sword,
60 rounds.
7, nothing.
120 rounds.
She shoots into the darkness and just misses absolutely. Barlow, you're up next.
All right, Barlow. Let's see. He kind of kicks the horse a little bit, getting it ready to dash as soon as Barfer moves as well. And that's gonna be a ready action. So as a bonus action, I'm going to take my form of dread. You guys see those skeletal bat wings, the fangs, yada yada yada, all come out. I gain a D10 plus 1 HP, temp HP, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
6 temp is what I get.
Nice.
So yeah,
Our champion.
readying for Jam Jar.
Beautiful. You guys are gonna bolt. Our champion looks at this big pile of darkness, but he knows where that one horse was. So he pulls out his short bow and he's gonna shoot in the general direction of General Farivar's horse. Disadvantage, all of them. So first one is 24. Second one is 18. That hits. That's gonna be 6 plus 12. That's gonna be 18. This giant, so he pulls out this short bow, shoots it right in the air, goes straight up, comes down in a flailing arc, and all you guys hear is as, and then you hear Farivar just thud and hit the ground. He takes his bow again, shoots it again straight up in the sky, to where the next closest horse would be, the next draft horse. It's a 16, that hits. Disadvantage, 14, that hits. It's gonna be 4 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 on the horse.
Being a
Quick
dead
one with
horse.
that, you know?
Literally. And then he unleashes one more arrow straight into. It's a nat 20 on the first one. 19 still hits, and then that's gonna
Fuck.
be.
DM with the heavy dice today.
That was
And then
bullshit.
that's gonna be 7. It's the King's Champion, gentlemen.
Mhm.
He doesn't fuck around. And then that's gonna be. You hear another whinny, and then I don't know, Barlow, if anything happens as you fall off this horse.
Well, technically, if you fall
Oh,
from
yeah,
a
you
mount,
fly.
you make a Dex saving throw to see if you
Ah.
fall prone or not.
Okay, well, I did not know that.
Yeah, that's mounted
That's
combat
why-
rules. If
Alright, cool.
10 is to succeed, and I rolled a nat 20, 23, so I fall off the horse and I land just like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon style.
All right, so that's. Go ahead.
Well, for the general, I guess, as well.
I just rolled in the game. I think his actually pops up in the log, doesn't it?
I'm
Yeah,
not seeing.
General
Oh yeah,
Farabot.
I saw that one. Yep, 14.
Yeah,
Yeah.
save 14.
Oh, nice.
So then
Yep.
one last scout as the champion looks at her, just points into the darkness. Go. Just gonna pull out longbow. 18, disadvantage. 16 still hits. She does 3 damage. Donks.
Not my donk.
To the donk hits him in the rear.
Son of a bitch.
And then Jamjar's turn, so I guess you guys running?
If he does.
I I hop off my trusty steed and I address Farivar and Barlow. Now, guys, I don't know what your walking speed is, but one of you guys can have my horse. Let's get the fuck out of here. And I dash.
The other can jump with me, Barlow.
I'm actually faster than a horse.
I dash, and then so I can dash 50 feet, and then bonus action I can dash again, so for a total of 100 feet. So also faster than horse.
And since we trigger with that reaction, I'm running up my 90 feet, which I can do as a dash action.
So where would 100 feet get me?
10 feet further than me.
100 feet. It would basically get you into the first square. If you guys are moving
okay.
100 feet.
Yeah, because these are what? 80 feet?
Those are 80 feet. So you'd get like right here. Cool. And then basically, because you're doing 2, 4, 6, 8, so every 4 you'd get an extra one.
So I don't know what Farivar's walking speed is, but if it's slower than a horse, I imagine he hops on my horse and rides off.
Yep, so he would go 80 feet. Well, it wouldn't be his turn yet. He wouldn't be able to do that. So he would actually be ready in action to follow you on a horse. So he would just...
It's a reaction, so it happens on the trigger. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but his horse is dead. So would he just follow you?
On his horse, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. But he wouldn't... Would he jump on the next horse?
I'd imagine that the action that he triggered was to dash when we all dashed as well. So he would either...
foot.
Yeah.
We're leaving the horse.
Leaving the horsies. Yeah, his walking speed's 25, so he actually gets 50 feet. So he's going a lot slower than you guys. So he's like.
Well, I had an action triggered, so let's just say I put him on my horse. Because all I'm doing is running, so I could pick him up and put him on my horse as my action.
It's not technically an action, though, correct?
Yeah, you could do that like this
on your actual turn. Yeah.
Because basically everyone's horses died, Jamjar bolted, everyone followed him.
Right, exactly, my turn. Oh, never mind. Okay,
yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it's your turn now.
Right. So now I say, get on my horse, bitch.
How exactly would you do that? Would you just tell him to get on your horse?
The general, up on.
Okay.
He's on.
So he wouldn't hop on until his turn.
Okay.
I mean, you can pull them on.
So I'll ready the action. Wait, I don't know if I can pull him on because I'm kind of weak. Ready the action to, as soon as he gets on, dash to the next square.
Okay. Berserker's over here. He is going to... What does my Berserker do? Oh yeah, it's the top of the round, so this happens. I forgot this happens. You guys see in the queue, they're all starting to run now, and another scout enters the front lines.
Oh shit. Also, at the start of each round, do the rebels get any closer to us?
They're basically running at you, and at the end of 6 rounds, they'll be at that line.
Okay, so they're running about 140 feet per round.
Well, no, because this is essentially 500-ish feet, and they're running like the same speed as a standard walking speed, or as the horses are. I did the math.
Okay.
So it's essentially 6 rounds they would get to this line.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the Berserker, you guys are kind of out of his range, so he just kind of hangs out. Let me see, yeah, because he doesn't have, he just kind of starts sprinting after you as fast as he can. Farivar's turn. So Farivar, you told him to jump on your horse, so he would use his action, strength check.
All right.
That'll do it. He kind of grabs the the back of your saddle, and you see this little dwarf just with ups like you've never seen, jumps completely on the back of the saddle, and he's on the horse with you. And that's his action. All right, scout, longbow disadvantage. Now they're shooting aimlessly at where they think Farivar is. So that is a 16. That hits. That is an 18. That hits. That's 5 damage to Farivar. Okay. -5. All right, you just see again arrows just shooting into this big cloud of darkness, just nailing people. Next scout. Farivar again. That's 19. Death by 1,000 cuts here. That's 10 damage. Fly. 10. Fly. As they come in, they start to just kind of just start to nail his back as he's sitting on the back of Badonk's horse, just kind of running through. And Barlow.
Yes, Barlow is going to flip his cape back and just Naruto run and just keep booking it 90 feet. Just as far as I can guess, you tell me where 90 feet is, because I'm not sure how the measurements of this is set up.
Be right there. You just go to the next one.
Cool. That is my action, and then yeah, you know what? Fuck it. As a bonus action, the champion is this guy here.
Yes.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Hex on him. So I lift up my hands, and this black smoke starts swirling around like a red sigil and blast out in his direction. And you see it kind of just like impact him, and kind of looks a little off for a second, shakes it off, but that hex spell is stuck on him. Yeah.
Love it.
I'll put a little red marker on him. Yeah, so that is my turn.
Scout. Arrow into the darkness. This time they're aiming for where they think the horse is. So they're kind of aiming right for the middle, right for where Badonk would be. That would be a 17 beat. So that would be a beat. Here's the next one, and that's a beat. That's 21. So that's gonna be. That's gonna
What
be.
is happening?
That's gonna be 10 damage, and that's gonna be a con save. I can start rolling these in the thing if you guys think, but they are pretty heavy rolls.
Yeah, it would be nice if I could see him. Cheating bastard. Whoa! Sorry, I got a little.
Oh man, Johnny's making me feel good.
Right?
Now, was that damage to me or my horse?
That was damage to you. So I'm going to need you to 10 damage and a con save.
Okay.
How far can they shoot these bow and arrows?
They're long bows, so 600 feet.
Suck a dick, 19,
That's
bitch.
at disadvantage.
Yeah, well, it's 115 with advantage.
Well, it's a regular shot.
Yeah.
19, by the way.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Keep that darkness.
So that's her turn. Champion. He's going to go try to get that horse. So he's going to do a dex save real quick. It's a 14. So he's able to run over, jump on the horse. Once you get on a mount, can the mount then move or no, Nate?
It's a bonus action to command and tell what to do. The actions available for it to do are dash, disengage, or dodge.
Okay, so I can tell the horse to dash and then still take my 3 actions, right?
Yeah, it's technically if you're a ranger, it's like you can get it's your call, your DM. But
Wait,
yeah, it's a
did,
bonus action. You can do it essentially.
did the champion make a dex saving throw for going through the ball bearings?
Yeah, he did. It was a 14. How do I start?
Okay.
I'm just gonna start rolling them in here. Character sheet. So then that's gonna be, again, he's gonna shoot just in the general direction of where Badonk would be, which is gonna be 24 and 12. So
Yeah, there you go. See what happens when you roll it we can see? You titty bastard!
17 and 9. So
I still
that's
can't
another
see
miss.
it. But it's all
I know.
good.
I'm gonna show it if it hits. 18 and 10, and I've got to take a break, guys. I'm sorry, my kid's going nuts.
All good.
So just give me a couple minutes.
Sure.
Sorry, bye.
Take some totally illegal.
Was that the champion that was doing that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right, so look, we're just trying to run away, right?
Is that the game plan?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Like, yeah, I mean, I think as soon as like we're just trying to. We're making a
Fuck outta here.
jailbreak. Like, what? We're gonna kill a
Right.
whole town and like all of their guards.
There's nowhere we can. There's nowhere we can.
We were making a jailbreak. We just got to take him and go. I think that's the thing.
Jailbreak.
Yes.
I was
Cue the
hoping that
Thin
song
Lizzy.
didn't make it. Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping we could stall in time for the rebels to show up. So it was
You know,
like,
Jam Jar
okay.
wants to go in there and fight the whole town. I'm like, no.
hey, the ball bearing slowed him down.
It did.
You were giving me.
West Baltimore said that you better blow his mind or their mind. I'm not gonna. Yeah, whoever
Yeah.
West Baltimore is.
Hey, that's my man Vitus from work.
Oh,
Classic
nice.
catering gang.
Oh, nice. Classic. What's up?
Give
What's
him
happening?
give him a quick shout out.
And
So-
he
so,
gave us a
yeah,
sub, so thank you. Thank you for that.
Was that him or me?
He did.
God, Vitus, I won't talk bad about you anymore. Vitus is a pimp. Yeah, we got a couple other boys tuning in. Shout out to the boys. You know who you are. I ain't got to say no more.
It's great call on this darkness spell, though. As long as you can keep that
Yeah,
concentration up, like.
But yeah,
Dude,
Karma-
he's hitting every fucking shot with disadvantage still.
I told you guys I had something in my back pocket.
I knew. I thought it was either that or your Phantom Steed. Which, if it was that,
Nah.
that takes 10 minutes to cast though. So I was like, there isn't much time to do that. But yeah, darkness is definitely a good call.
Yeah, and Carlos, you giving me shit for the fucking ball bearings.
That was great. That was amazing.
They haven't been able to move, even though they're shooting from range. But yeah, they haven't been able to move yet. Other than Champion and Berserker.
Get it? We'll get it. Let's see. I'll take this moment to, I guess, post on the Instagrams.
Hey guys, I'm probably gonna be like 15 minutes, so we're done here. You guys escape. It's darkness. I don't feel like rolling 30 times.
Okay.
Yeah, if you just want to start the other one, like I said, I'm gonna be like 15-20 minutes.
All right. Yeah, not a problem, man.
Later, or see you in a bit.
Yes.
See ya.
Do you guys want to start our other one?
Yeah, we might as well.
Okay, let me just post this and I'll switch on over. Hey, all you crazy cats and kittens out there, we're going to take a little 2-minute break while I set up the other scene and get us going on there. So I'm going to put you on our lovely Jeff's Greenspan little soundtrack song they made for us. I got a little BRB scene set up, so we'll be right back. I'll be right back. We'll be right back. Right back. Be right back. Now. Okay. Bye. All right, and we are back. Thanks for staying around with us, all five of you. Really appreciate it. And yeah, no, we're gonna jump back into our normal campaign of Goblins Under the Stairs, featuring Solrak the Destroyer. Yeah, we got Solrak Destroyer, of course, here with us. We got Fang, and we have Wilmore off on baby duty currently. Hopefully he will be right back. Because, you know, you guys are about to take a long rest. You guys are about to call it a night, and I want to just discuss it over you guys and see if you guys had anything that you want to do beforehand. But of course, before we jump into this, I'm going to give you guys a quick little recap because, as Luke just mentioned to us off screen, it has been like 3 weeks since we played this game. So let's go ahead and refresh our memories, if you will. So the last time we were all together, our adventurers, the wrecking crew, if you will, are in the town of Bryn Shandir up here in the north, the 10 towns. And in here, after you guys defeated, of course, these frost giants upon approaching the town, you guys spoke to a couple people, sold a couple gems, got a bunch of fucking gold coins in your satchels. You guys are fucking loaded now. Big money. But you came across a Harper in disguise in the market, Beldora, who mentioned to you all about some rumors she's been hearing about this tiny blue evil creature that's been seen off the trail between here and Targos, the town that's west of Bryn Shandir. And a couple people have gone missing off this trail upon seeing this creature. And, you know, it's been worrisome. These people have been missing, so she sent you all, these brave adventurers, off to go and try to find this tiny blue creature. In doing so, she offered you all to hook you up with Grayson, the Griffin trainer, and provide you all with a Griffin. So, of course, you guys went off to find this Griffin, or to find this blue evil, rather. It didn't take you long to find a campfire, or a campsite, rather, where there were 3 corpses surrounding it. All covered in this icy spikes, glacial like frost surrounding their flesh. One of them animated and started attacking Solrak, and then of course the rest of you all pretty quick to take them down, as they're, you know, undead creatures, pretty weak. But a strange little ferret weasel creature kind of caught your eye up in the north, and you started chasing after it and saw that it ran into a little cave with a tiny entrance. And Wilmore sent Sanity inside this entrance and saw this blue creature inside of there. Sent Sanity back out, and you guys started figuring out a way to get back in there. And lo and behold, once you all figured a way to get in there, you guys found this creature and that weasel. And after a pretty intense battle of this creature who had this cold aura just surrounding its whole body, Dwarven got hammered. Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. We saw that. You guys saw that this creature was taking the warmth from your bodies, from your energy source, and every time you would attack it or stay near it, it was just like taking more of this health from you. And it was, I mean, Fang went down, Wilmore went down. Of course, it took, you know, Solrak to have to carry him outside, bring him out there, and then Fang taking a baseball swing with his staff, knocking his head off for you guys to kill him. It was a pretty close one. So you guys took the body and the head of this strange blue creature, put it in Wilmore's bag of holding, and ventured back to Bryn Shandir. Very weak, very beat up from this day of adventure, and finding this beast, or this monster, this tiny fey creature. And you guys got back to the Northlook Tavern, filled your bellies up with some knucklehead trout of all varieties. Solrak, of course, he had a lovely elk. I believe it was half of an elk that they had left this evening, and he put it down like nothing. And the 3 of you made your way up to your rooms in the Northlook Inn, and in this last night of the full moon, decided that you wanted to call it a night. So of course, as I always like to do before we call it a night, is there any last minute things that you would like to do? I know Solrak, you already worked on your helmet a little bit and everything. Fang, was there anything that you wanted to do before we settled on in here for the night?
I mean, my body's taking quite a toll from this blue evil. I take a moment, work on my breathing, meditating, even take some time to stretch out all my muscles, so that I can feel nice and limber before I get a nice long rest and get a step up on tomorrow, as we march forward on our current adventures.
Excellent, yeah. And the current adventures, of course, being, should mention in this, to refresh your guys' memory, you guys also ran into 3 dwarves here at the Northlook Inn. Haruna being the female dwarf who kind of spoke to you all and led the troop. She mentioned that they had some iron ingots that they were to deliver to the Black Iron Blades here in Bryn Shandir. Unfortunately, a crimson, slimy, covered beast emerged out of the ground and attacked poor Ubak, their friend, and they had to run away without their ingots. So they would like for you guys to recover those ingots. So yeah, that may lay ahead for you all. Solrak, you finish whittling away at your helm, this rock helm. Before you call it a night, it's still kind of early in the evening. You guys got back kind of early, but you are pretty beat up. So you're like, we need to just get some rest, essentially. Was there anything else that you would like to do? As you do know, of course, that this is the third and final night of the full moon.
I'm going to move my bed over to block my door, and that way make it more difficult in case I do wolf out to get out.
Sure.
Oh, and I'm sorry. Were you done, Solrik?
And then I'm gonna lay down in bed here. Just take a big deep breath. Be like, not tonight. Not tonight. Hopefully
So
sleep. But actually,
So-
last thing, I'll put Brutus outside my door, just in case I wolf out. I don't want to attack him.
Brutus, you kind of kick him out of the room. He looks up at you like, wait, what did I do wrong?
It's not you, buddy. It's not safe. Sit and stay.
Just kind of sulks down after he sits, and you close the door, and he sprawls out and spoots and just lays there.
Leave a couple little pieces of my rations with him.
Perks up real quick and just starts chomping away at him.
All right, now I'm done.
Fang, were you gonna say something?
Yeah. So I'm gonna, for my long rest, I'm gonna get my 6 hours of rest, and then for the 2 hours of light activity, I am going to, first thing in the morning, I am going to open up my tome that I received from the Temple of Thunder on the Light of the Morning Lord, and try and see if I can get the gears turning again. Remember what they kind of talked me about is just like how it just got to kind of come to me, and hopefully I can start retaining some of the information that I obtained from the tome.
Yeah, absolutely. We can say that you want to do that in the morning, you said?
Yeah. So I'll get my 6 hours of rest.
We'll
and then,
handle that in the morning then.
Yep.
Okay. So you just kind of get in the room, the incense wafting in the air, because you said you lit that before, I believe, the last game that we played, and just kind of sitting in there relaxing, trying to take it all in. Solrak, you're sitting in the room, right? And you have the bed set up against the door, and you're just kind of sitting there, waiting. You're a ticking time bomb. Any moment now, you could be that moment in which you start feeling that convulsing inside you, that the transformation starting to take hold. But you're sitting there and you're just waiting for it to happen. And about another hour goes by until it gets about 10 o'clock at night now. Until you start feeling that sickness inside of you. A deep pit in your stomach. And you look down. You feel like you might vomit. As your body starts shaking, convulsing. I need you to make that wisdom saving throw.
My dog was like, what the fuck are you doing? 17.
17. So you sit there and you feel that sickness coming into you. You start getting chills. You're shaking, and no. I mean, you fight it off. Tell me how you fight it off.
As I begin to howl, I start thinking of everything that's good in my life. I start thinking, about how I need to stay focused. I'm thinking of some asshole coughing right next to me, and I apologize. I started thinking, hold on, my girlfriend's having a cough attack.
You okay? Julia, okay?
No, zip it! We're doing a stream here!
Yeah, she ran away.
That's adorable.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. So, I
Smoking the
started
reefers.
thinking, yeah,
Reefer?
about how I don't want to hurt the people in my life. Most of all, anybody who's a dog owner totally relate to this. Literally start thinking that my puppy's right outside my fucking door. I don't want to hurt him. I just start thinking of petting him and stuff. It's like, yeah. And it like relaxes me now.
Yeah, you man, you feel that urge to just fuck everything up in there and to just transform and feel that primal bestial sense inside of you. But you, like you said, you knew that you don't want to hurt the ones that you love, and you have a whole path ahead of you that you need to stay on. And for this third and final night of this full moon, you're able to fight back that urge to transform into the werewolf form that you have inside of you.
Thank the gods. I just get back down in bed. Just there. Just relax.
Yeah. So, could have been bad for this tavern if Solrak came to Lycan form. Could have been bad for the ongoers, the innocent bystanders that lay down there and just having a good time drinking and dancing with old Bitey. So it's a good thing Solrak, he's got that constitution in him and that strength to persevere and hold out. Wilmer, you with us?
Yep.
How you doing, bud?
It's gonna be a fun night.
Of course it is. We're playing D&D.
Exactly. Yeah, I just I have a smell of puppy chow in the air for some reason that I waft, and then I'm good. I think I just go to sleep.
All right. So Wilmer, you go to sleep, kind of cut up in bed, on this last night of the full moon, as I have mentioned. And Solrak, you may be thinking to yourself that is he gonna turn tonight? Kind of beat up anyway, so I don't feel like dealing with it. So I'm just gonna go to bed. So yeah, you wander off to sleep, and find yourself having a bit of a nightmare in your sleep. In this nightmare, let me fix it on this screen over here.
It's Villamore, correct?
This is Wilmore. Wilmore, you find yourself in a realm full of smoke, a plain of shadows. It is a bleak, desolate place full of decay and death, almost like a shadow of the material plane for which you exist. You try to yell, and only black dust is expelled from your mouth, and it becomes one with the surrounding darkness that swallows you whole. And as you come to your senses, you smell a familiar scent of fire and brimstone wafting up through your nostrils. The hair on the back of your neck stands as you turn to now see the dull glow and the flame whip of the Balor. Eclipsed with shadows and darkness, he's standing close to 20 feet tall, and heavy black smoke just emanating all around him. Familiar voice of this Balor, for whom you have pledged your patronage to, rings and echoes in the chambers of your skull. Wilmore, we had a deal. I have given you one warning.
But once again, I have found you have betrayed my trust. Our pact in not performing a ritual in my dedication on the night of the full moon. Lightning cracks. This I simply cannot forgive. I should have known better than to help and trust a Chattington. The powers I have given you, this pact is bound eternal, and you must atone for your wrongs.
Whoa, my friend. I've been slaying demons, dragons.
I asked of one thing for you on the night in which we made our pact. One thing only.
But I gave you more.
Every night of the full moon, or every month of the full moon, you were to make a ritual in my name.
You never even taught me the ritual, Bally.
You are to come with your own ritual. Last month, you forgot as well, and joined pact with the beast alien aboleth god. I cannot forgive this, Wilmore. I cannot forgive this. You shall feel the wrath of the Balor until you have atoned for your wrongs. Lightning strikes down in front of you, and the light's so bright it almost blinds you. You feel the heat of flames erupt and roar just all around you, and sweat begins beading down your face. Wilmore, your soul is mine! And the flames rage higher, and you feel this intense burn on your face. The thunder booms, and this flash of lightning just turns your whole vision white, knocks you back, making you jump up out of your sleep. You sit there, back in the bed of your inn, once more. And, you're sitting there with your bed, just, your clothes drenched in sweat, completely soaked. Your skin still slightly warm to the touch, and that smell of sulfur, it's still lingering in the air. You're back in that inn, but you have a terrible pounding headache. In your face, it stings with a searing pain, and you have a strange feeling deep inside of you. A feeling of chaos mixed with emptiness. This happened at about midnight in the night. So.
I look at the clock. Well, I guess if you really want a seance, I guess I'll have to start doing something. I guess I could figure something out. I kind of focus in on the emptiness feeling. Do I get anything out of that, or?
You focus in on it, and you kind of like, you look inwards to yourself, and you can just almost see that vision of that bleak land of shadows and darkness and death and decay, just kind of like inside of you.
I have a feeling this is going to be an interesting morning. I write a little something in my letter, and then I go back to sleep.
All right. Wilmore, shaken in the middle of the night, drenched in sweat, finds his quill and his parchment, and continues writing onto his letter, and shakes it off, goes back to sleep, and you guys wake up the next morning. The next morning, it's a bit of a blustery day. It's the wind is kind of it's a bit heavier than it has been most days. The snow falling. A bit chillier in the rooms. You definitely hear a light commotion downstairs in the tavern as you guys all make your way, wake up and make your way down there. I'll just go ahead and drag you guys all into the tavern. You guys all make your way into there and see each other at the bar, sitting down. Go ahead and start your day. You can take that long rest, of course.
Do you want me to roll for the 2 hours?
Oh yeah, I'm
of
sorry, I forgot
reading?
about that. Yes, please do. Yeah, do your roll.
Is that a Constitution check?
No, it's a wisdom or intelligence
Wisdom.
is what we were doing.
I think it was intelligence. I think it was intelligence because I don't remember getting any
Intelligence.
added anything in. 12. Finally, something relatively large.
You are really like determined to learn something from this tome, the healing ways of Lathander. And finally, yeah, you're picking some stuff up, man. It's getting to you. You get about a third of the way through, and things are starting to click. After kind of reading and rereading some pages, yeah, it's dense. But you're starting to understand it. That's for sure.
Excellent, excellent. Well, gentlemen, how'd we sleep? I know I slept like a fucking baby after getting beat up from such a little shit in that cave.
You guys have no idea how close I was to losing control last night. Full moon here.
Oh, that's right, the last full moon of the month.
I
Did you
just
do
go-
all right?
Oh, still alive, aren't you?
We'd be alive no matter what. I'm sorry,
just
what were you
kinda
saying,
start
Chad?
Looking at my hand, turning them back and forth. Yeah, full moon. You're scary. Sure.
Guys, when you see Wilmore now, you notice that his left side of his face is burnt.
What the
hell
fuck happened to you last night, man?
Well, I'll tell you, it wasn't soul wreck, that's for sure. It was probably something real scary. I don't know. I think.
You guys have lost a sense of humor. This is good looks. 'Cause you ugly. Ew!
Yeah, I think. You guys remember that Balor Pact?
Yes.
Not ringing any bells to me.
Oh
but
yeah,
so,
Fang, you're new.
Kind of new to the group,
Basically,
yeah.
made a pact with the giant demon so I could have extra dimensional powers and shoot laser beams. But it was worth it. But he stopped by to say hi yesterday, and something's off.
Seems like he did a little bit more than just stop and say, "Hey, man." I mean, shit. Look at your face.
What do you mean my face? I guess I haven't looked in a mirror yet, so I guess I touch it, feel it.
And you feel it, and it's got that like kind of texture, like there's ridges to it, and it's weirdly smooth. Also, and you can tell that you've been burned.
It's kind of a sick battle scar. Don't get me wrong, but Lord, you were shaken up in the middle of the night. Hopefully, nothing a knucklehead trout can't fix.
I mean, I think I'm hungry. Let's try that.
I mean, that might work. And while we're at it, we need to discuss our game plan for today. Now that we have the head of that little shit.
This little shit. I pull them out and just put them on the
Yeah,
bar.
that's the one. That is the...
fellas, trying to run a business here. Do you mind? Get it off the bar at least.
Fine. Put it back in the thing.
Can we get two smoked knucklehead trouts? And I'll take a glass of water to start the morning. I don't know what Chaddington's gonna have. He's gonna be on me. He looks like he's had a rather rough night. And I imagine Solrek's gonna get his usual whole elk.
Well, he's gonna have to wait for later to that till the hunters come back with this evening's meals.
Gotcha. Now,
What do you got for a hungry man such as myself?
Well,
Fish the only option?
we can do the fish is a fantastic option, but you had the boar sausage last time, which you could do again if you'd like.
Ooh, I'll do the boar sausage for sure.
All right. Gets Marsha to get everything for you guys.
thanks, Scramsacks. Now, gentlemen, so first thing on the list, obviously, we got locate Veldora. And maybe also gather some intel from her. I remember the evil talking about some Snow Queen. I'm wondering if she has any information on that. So we must find her, get some intel from her, and then have her help us get that griffin from Grayson, and then we go on our way from there.
I think that's a fantastic plan, my friend. Yeah, that Ice Queen was a little weird, but what were we supposed to do with his head again?
We were supposed to show that to Beldora, and she wanted that thing dead. And if we had showed it to her, she was going to help us get that griffin from Grayson loaned out for free, so we can continue on our missions a little easier. So that Solrak can have a mount.
Do you think maybe the sheriff would give us a little something extra too?
In what way?
I thought. I mean, we did just save his city again, and if I recall, he was being a punk about it last time. Since
Yeah.
it was kind of
being
taking
quite a
over
little
all his
bitch.
friends. Since
Well-
it was kind of killing all his friends.
I mean, it certainly wouldn't hurt to inquire. Never really crossed my mind to talk to the sheriff about that, but I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's not like we lose anything out of this. So maybe we go there first before locating Beldora.
That is true. I like
Alright.
that idea.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
And then but then we gotta find this red dragon as well as this wagon with the iron ingots.
All right, so you guys are going to the town hall to meet up with the Sheriff Southwell? Is that what I understood?
Yeah. To the
Southwell,
Town Hall.
Beldora, and then the other one.
To the town hall. All right. Let's throw this picture up for y'all. All right, so you guys head on out of the Northlook Inn, start heading south to get to like the Market Square area where you guys know the town hall is situated right next to. Make your way into the town hall. Make your way through all the like the seats and the pews and whatnot to get to the back door where the sheriff's office goes downstairs. You guys enter through the downstairs and make your way down there. And the receptionist or the secretary, she's sitting at the door or at the desk. Gentlemen, how do you do today? How can I help you?
Well, I was hoping to see the sheriff again. Do you have any refreshments here? Do you have any water or coffee?
We do have some fresh tea over here. We do have water as well. The sheriff, though, unfortunately, he's stepped out for the day. He's working with some of the infantry.
Oh, where's the infantry? Because we, I think we just kind of help them out yet again.
Oh, yes, they went out today to do some of the patrol jobs across the area, just to keep an eye out for any other potential attacks or anything like that.
I guess that's fair enough. I'm gonna go over to the water and I'm gonna fill up the cup that I stole off of his desk with some water. And I'm gonna go, thank you for your time, and I'm gonna make sure that she's the like logo that says like sheriff as I drink it.
Yeah, and what was your name?
Wilmore and the Chattingtons.
Wilmore and the Chattingtons. You see her get a quill out and she writes a little bit of a note real quick and puts it on the side of the desk.
Don't write that down. That is not our official name. That has definitely not been decided. Yeah, so don't write that.
Well, I just need one name. I'll let the sheriff know to get in. I mean, if you have a formal group name, I can write down then.
Solrak and the Destroyers. Yeah, write that down.
Solrak and the Destroyers. Okay. Sure.
I'd go with the Chattingtons, but that's up to you, my dear.
No.
I
You
thought-
already wrote down Solrak and the Destroyers.
I started to.
I've seen it. Now you can't go back on it.
Well, no, I was initially under the impression that our group name was the Chattingtons, and now we're the Destroyers. You guys are really throwing me off here.
I'm gonna stick with the Chattingtons.
No, you already started writing the Solrak and the Destroyers. That's like.
Yeah, I've crossed out. She shows you the parchment. There's like 3 things crossed out on there. You guys need to make up your mind now. I'm just writing the Chattingtons. I'm gonna let Sheriff Southwell know that a little man named the Chattingtons came by and was looking for him.
Or you can call us the Fang Gang. I guess that's got a nice little ring to it, yeah?
The Fang
I look
Gang.
at Soul Rack and I go,
Um,
yeah, she sounds pretty nice.
I do not want to be part of
It's honestly the best sounding one I've heard yet, so I'm gonna put an asterisk next to it and write it down.
I'll allow it.
that'll do.
The Wilmore
Gang,
Shenanigans
I don't like
asterisk
it.
Fang Gang.
Okay. It's a little bit hard to decipher, but I think he'll understand. Thanks for stopping by.
It's my pleasure. And again, I hold up the sheriff's mug.
Yeah, she rolled a shit perception check. She rolled a 6.
Mhm. Oh, that's it.
All right.
So, gentlemen, do you really think it's advantageous to seek out the sheriff for this, or should we just continue on our way? I mean, what do you think we potentially get out of this if we inform him that, I mean, we killed this blue evil that's technically not even in the city limits?
I think next time we run into him again, we can see if we can get a little bit of coin off him, because he was having issues with with this thing killing his people. But I think we should go back to Baldora now.
I mean, I think that's the best way to go, or best route to go is we go to Baldora. I mean, we can cross that bridge when we get there.
I agree.
But yeah, let's head to the local market, see if she's been hanging out there. Okay.
All right. So you guys head back to you guys head out of the town hall and into the market square, which is just right outside the doors essentially. And yeah, lo and behold, you guys do see cloaked Baldora standing kind of all by herself, very discreet in the same kind of location that you guys saw her before in. She's got like these very loose boots on, and just kind of looking homeless and whatnot.
We
Go ahead.
we go ahead and approach her. I guess Chattington will lead the way, since he's got the head.
Hey, Bally. Fancy meeting you here.
Wilmore, it's great to see you. You've come back with good news.
Well, let's just say we flipped a coin, and I reach into my bag and just open it ever so slightly so she can see it and be like, and it came up heads.
Inspiration. You see the as you pull the head out, it's like Jack Nicholson at the end of The Shining, just like frozen, like stiff, like there, and she's like, her face is like shocked as you pull it out. That's the blue creature the travelers were speaking of, yes?
I hope it was, because it whooped my ass.
May I ask you, did it have this cold sensation around it?
Yes. It had an aura of cold and a hunger for coldness. It actually, and I show her, I guess, where maybe there's a scar. I don't know if there's anything there where it started to freeze on me. It actually kind of got its magic in me, but luckily we were able to heal the ice from my body.
Certainly. Was very glad that you were able to come back mostly unscathed from this encounter, and very thankful that you were able to accomplish this. Honestly, this tiny creature has been causing a little bit of problems around here for the trade in the marketplace, so it's I'm sure many of these travelers will be very appreciative that the roads will be a lot safer now.
Well, it is what we do. Now, what about your end of the bargain?
Absolutely. Would you like to go down to Grayson now with me, and we can discuss the Griffin if you'd like? I did have another offer I thought of while you were gone, though. If you could choose one or the other if you'd like.
Other offers. This is where things get tricky.
I mean,
Well, it doesn't hurt to hear it.
Around.
So she has got, like, this cloak on with her robe pulled up. I have This, because I know you mentioned that you're going to the Sea of Moving Ice, you may need something to help you on your travels to get there. She pulls out of her pocket just like this little wooden box. It's just like this big, like less than a foot.
Well, I typically have wood. I just don't know
The
what's
hell
in
is
that one.
big? Yeah.
This is a you just hit a lever here. I won't do it right now because that'll get a little bit of attention, but this can be transformed into a sailing vessel.
Sailing vessel, you say?
Could you elaborate?
Yes, quite simple. It's a really neat trick here. This little box here can be turned into a boat if you'd like.
A boat.
Correct.
I feel like I'd be happier in the air. Yeah.
Any
The sea of
particular
moving
reason why we?
ice, That's
Yeah.
treacherous.
Any reason why we would need a boat instead of a griffin?
Well, the reason for the boat is the Sea of Moving Ice is it's almost like a section of islands set up out there in the glacier ice sea in the northwest. And if you were to approach it by boat, you might be able to get there quite stealthily and undetected by the frost giants. The griffin might be just as well, and flying mounts maybe just as well, but maybe they have an eye to the sky. Not sure. It's another option for you. Just a harper looking out for another harper.
You guys think, yeah.
Are you insinuating that they do have, in fact, an eye in the sky? Or are you just...
I have not a clue, to be honest with you, how their security or how they're looking out and whatnot.
I mean, I don't know about you, Solrex, since this is technically going to be your mount, since Chaddington can simply hop on either or. But, I mean, personally, I think it would be more beneficial to have a mount. I mean, flying, you have a creature that can also attack, defend.
Well, just so you know, Grayson's mounts, they're not trained in combat. They are strictly transportation mounts. And she would be very upset to find out if there was a scratch on them. I'm sure.
Right. Right.
Which comes back on me, helping you all out. And yes.
Let me ask you something, Baldy. You see, so there was a
Beldora.
There was an oh, okay, Baldora. There was, there might be another one of these creatures that's red. Seems to be a theme to the north, I believe. Now, we had planned on leasing one of these griffins to help us get a bird's eye view of the situation before we help the town yet again. Do you think maybe we can borrow the griffin to help the town out a little bit more, get its shipment of iron, and kind of open up the trade roads to the north, return the griffin, and then maybe we can take this boat in a box as our final route?
I'll tell you this. You did help me with this blue fey creature who's been causing lots of troubles for traders between here and Targos. And I did tell you that I would give you this mount, or allow you figure out arrangements to get this mount rented. We have a deal. I think we can do that. I'll let you take a mount out on this loan, this run, to see how it works for you on whatever this creature is that you speak of, and these iron ingots. I don't know of this, but you can take it out on that and come back, and if you want to decide then if you want to continue on with this borrowing for the Sea of Moving Ice and then return it after that, so be it. But again, this boat, if you'd like, you guys can just have this.
Oh,
Hmm.
if the boat's free, I will never turn down a boat in a box, my friend.
Yeah, why would we?
Now, Beldor, does it only turn into a boat, or can it be turned into any other transportation vessel?
Someone just rip ass.
What the hell was that? Jesus! Good lord!
It's the beer. It's the 6 beers at Pipe the Side.
Pipe the side.
I'm-
Gives you the
I'm-
farts.
No,
Alright.
it's just beer.
Alright.
Beer in general.
No, yeah, just a boat. I don't know what other thing you would expect it to turn into.
Well, you said
A
well, 'cause-
sailing
well,
vessel.
Can I live in the boat? So technically, it turns into a house.
You with your size, I'm sure you might be able to work something out.
So a
Also-
house or a boat. I love it.
No, but I do think that's
Turn
a
into
good
a
idea.
transformer type creature that then flies into outer space.
That's next campaign, guys. You wait to see the shit I'm writing.
Guts goes to space.
No,
Every
but
single goes to space.
I do think it's a good idea, guys. But quick question, Beldor. So, I wanted to talk to you about this Blue Evil while we were fighting it. It kept talking about some Snow Queen. Would you, by any chance, have any idea what he was referring to and what that could maybe be?
Said a snow queen.
Yes, that's right.
There are fae folklore and stories of this pale elven queen who rules in this glacial castle in the Feywild. I don't know much of her stories or about her. There's these delicate icy spires that are in the Feywild up in the north, and she rules over them. Some also say that she is believed to be the ruler of the frost giants, the queen of them. She commands their loyalty. This is all just Feywild folklore, things that we tell, or the Fae would tell their kids, stories, bedtime stories. I never heard of an actual real life application mention of her.
Did it ever mention any name or name?
I'm sorry?
I mean, did it ever mention like any name, whether it's real or not real, other than just simply and ambiguously Snow Queen?
I'm not sure I'm understanding your question.
Does the Snow Queen have a name?
Oh no, the Snow Queen is what she has from what I understand is known as. There was another Morin was maybe a name that was applied to one known as the Snow Queen.
Gotcha. Well, gentlemen, I don't know if we have anything else to do here other than to obtain the Griffin, but shall we get on?
Do it.
I agree. I think that's fantastic.
So,
Shall I take the boat?
Well, if you're taking the Griffin, then once you return with the Griffin safely, unharmed, and everything, then yes, we can arrange for you to have this boat, of course. But if you don't want to take the Griffin, then we can just easy peasy give you it right now.
I think we should take the Griffin for a spin, kind of see how it flies.
Well, let's go, buddy. I'm supposed to be driving this thing, so let's go.
So she's gonna lead you guys all down to Grayson's stables then. You guys get down there, and Grayson, you see her, she's like got a bucket underneath of one of the griffins, and she's cleaning out underneath like their hooves and their claws and whatnot. She notices you all approaching. Beldora, how's it going? I'm fine. I brought with you brought with me, rather, my friends that I mentioned would be renting one of these griffins. Oh, absolutely. Did you mention to them that we recommend doing the training, of course, making sure that they know the reins, how to mountain properly? Uh, did you guys who said that they were going to be riding him?
All I know is
That would be
Zorak
me.
really needs some help learning how to mount things. So, tap him on the butt. Why don't you go ahead and give it a shot, buddy?
Let's do it.
Alright, it's just it's 50 gold pieces to do the training.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
She kind of like leads
I
you
thought
through.
the training came with the rental.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
No, well, if you want to do the training, you got to understand how to train. She told you about the training already. You guys are cool with it.
okay.
All right. So she brings you around the back of the stable where there's like an open field area, fenced in, and Luke, mute your mic. And and she brings you out there with one of the griffins leading the way. She's got like a rope tied around its neck, and she's all right. Come on over, and pats it on its back, gesturing for you to come on over. And she's, all right, I'm going to show you some ins and outs of how to command. This here is Bessie. Say hi to Bessie.
Hi, Bessie.
Bessie goes, kind of twitches a little bit. All right, Bessie, relax. I know he's a little bit rough looking, but he's gonna treat you all right. I promise you. All right, so go on and you pull the reins like this, and she goes and shows you how to do everything. Go ahead and make 3 animal handling checks for me. I think you get advantage too, don't you, on animal handling or something, or maybe you're just proficient. I think you're just proficient.
Don't you get it for the?
Where would I see that?
It's just
I
on
get-
your skills, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, it doesn't show advantage on it.
Yeah, you're just proficient.
Alright, cool. You said 3 animal handling?
Mm-hmm.
So 11, 12, 13. Really?
Not bad. You're a natural. Have you rode in mounted combat or mounted griffin before?
Ever a griffin, plenty of horses in battle.
I can tell. It's it's just like riding a horse. Once you hop back on, you get right back used to it again. But yeah, Bessie, she's gonna take good care of you as long as you take good care of her. And I'm sure Bellador mentioned to you, but these are not fighting mounts. They are not combat mounts whatsoever. They are only trained for transportation. And if I know them pretty damn well. I'm the only one that takes care of them, making sure that they're nicely manicured and taken care of. And if I notice a single scratch on them, not gonna be too happy about that.
Oh, don't you worry. I pet creature gently on the head. I'll take good care of her.
Yeah, Bessie's taking a real liking to you now. She's like kind of like trotting around while you're on her back. Yeah, really digging you.
Is this like in the distance where like Fang and I over here watching Solrak fly around?
Yeah, it's like imagine like he's inside this like fenced area and you guys are leaned up against the fence like watching him from the outside.
Yeah. I just look over to Fang and go, you think he knows what the fuck he's doing in there?
Muted. Oh, never mind. Are you? Maybe you weren't.
I agree too. I'm speechless. Look at him ride that thing. He's like a fucking bronco.
So I'm up in the air right now, right?
You sound low though, Luke.
You do sound super.
How about now?
There you go.
There you go.
No,
Can
you
you hear
weren't.
me now?
Yeah, you like kind of.
I'm on the ground right now.
Yeah,
okay.
you guys flew around a little bit, but now you're down on the ground.
Okay, cool. I want to do one more lap around real quick,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna take off. It's like the never-ending story. The kid running Falcor. I'm like,
Love it.
and I'm literally like doing it in like that high-pitched voice too. Like,
Wait, You know, hear something funny? Is that I actually, in my notes on a private channel in the Discord, I have that GIF saved already. No, but it didn't send it. Oh, all good.
Well, I'm having the time of my life. I love Betsy. She's my new homegirl.
Apparently GIFs don't work anymore. Alright.
You know, Charrington, if he just paid enough attention to me while riding Cuomo, he wouldn't have had to pay the 50 gold.
There it is.
Who would have thought Solrak was an idiot? I never would have thought that.
And I don't even care because I'm riding my goddamn fin.
So
Looking down at the haters.
did you take off?
I'm just like flying high and around.
I'll be careful up there. Bessie, treat him well. Alright, you guys heading out then? You guys gonna go to up to the north, I guess?
Before we head out, gentlemen, just give me 1 second here. And we're going to take an hour, and I'm going to get sanity back out.
Oh, nice. Yep.
And then, and gentlemen, if you don't mind, can we all hold hands just for a minute here?
Let's make it fast.
Some landing.
Well, I think we all know it takes about an hour.
Every time. Make it fast.
And Wither and Bloom, whole thing happens. You get it.
Alright.
Way to keep it fast.
Yeah, hour goes by.
It still takes 1 hour. the exact same amount of time passes, and then I sit there quietly for an extra like 2 minutes.
It seems longer this time around, Chaddington.
just a touch. It gets a little longer each time.
You think it'd get faster each time, Solrak.
Called me the idiot, and then I look away.
Amazing. Alright.
Now we're good to go.
Alright, so you guys heading up through the north gates of town to start heading out to try to find this thing of iron ingots?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I guess we're all flying, right? So Rex on the
Yeah.
Griffin. If you want to take a quick break, Nate, and find that GIF, that'd be great.
It's in there. I posted it.
No, I didn't see it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, click
You
it.
see?
Click it, make it large. It's so good.
There it is.
I actually saw like a meme today. It was like in a therapist's office, like, tell me when your depression started or something. It was like when the horse was drowning in the pits. He was like, Atreyu! Or whatever his name was. Alright, so you guys gonna begin heading out? Let me make sure that this is the right map. I feel like it's not, actually. No, it's not that one. Sorry.
Quick question, Solrak, you probably know the answer here. If like brie cheese is turning black, can I eat it?
No. Dude, I'm the cheese guy.
You're
You're the cheese guy.
I used to sell
If
cheese.
anything's turning black, you should not
Really?
eat it.
Yeah.
I need to know more about you.
I used to sell cheese, dog. I was on the news for selling
Fountain.
cheese.
Damn.
Atwaters.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
I used to travel the country trying out cheeses and going to farms and conventions and shit.
Damn.
Yeah. Only 3 times,
You're
but
right. I do
Still
remember you
traveling.
fed me once at Atwaters, and it was amazing.
yeah, it's good stuff.
That was a couple weeks
Dressed like
ago,
the
actually.
Wendy's girl. Even dressed like the Wendy's girl and knocked door to door. Hello, I have cheese. Would you like to try my cheese?
The snow is so bright. Alright. So you guys are all flying, right? And as I mentioned, this day is a little bit of a heavier snowfall coming down today. Definitely harder for you guys to traverse through this. You know, but you're flying these mounts. Not a lot of visibility in the air in front of you. You guys can probably only see about like I don't know, 120 feet in front of you, maybe. Probably even less than that. Especially because like none of you guys are wearing goggles or anything. It's really hard, like, you know, the snow like pelting into your eyes as you guys are like riding these mounts through the air. But yeah, you guys keep on flying on these mounts, right? And get about an hour's worth of travel. And Solrek, are you leading the pack on your Griffin, or is it like we got Fang leading it with the Hippogriff?
I think Fang should lead because the Griffin can't get scratched.
Cool with me.
That's just my thought.
Yeah, so I'll be leading the way. So yeah, we're probably flying, we'll just say 100 feet up, and we're just surveying the ground, looking for footprints or even.
So
that,
you're 100
the
feet
wag.
up?
Yeah, because
Alright.
that's essentially how far we could.
Yeah,
see.
it's pretty much
100
as
feet
far as
out,
you guys
100
can
feet
see.
up, down. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so
yeah,
you're
we'll-
looking down and you're trying to see any footprints or anything you said?
Yeah, footprints, or just like even the broken down wagon, essentially.
Yeah, you can make make a perception check if you want, or survival if you're looking for tracks specifically, but is anyone else looking, or is it just Fang that's looking?
I'm looking too.
I'll also take a look.
Sure.
Yeah, because I rolled a 6.
We're doing. I'm looking for tracks.
Yeah, go ahead,
Perception?
do survival then. Yeah, if you want to do just sight, general stuff, Solrak, perception's fine. 17, very nice.
Oh, and how high are we?
Fang
About
said you guys
100.
are about flying about 100 feet.
Just in case I get a nat 20. But, okay, good. Nat 20.
Well, this is sight, not smell or hearing.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, either way, I got a 20.
Yeah, totally. Alright, so, Wilmore, you guys are flying on these mounts and everything. You guys are all kind of looking down, trying to get good sight. Oh, and Silrak, yeah, you rolled that 20, cool. So you guys both are looking down, very, trying to see if you see any tracks, any signs of anything, these iron ingots, this wagon, or whatnot. And as you guys are looking down, you see what looks like bits of remains scattered in a small area on the ground.
All right. I start flying down closer with my griffin to the remains.
Yeah, I also tell Cuomo to fly down, and he will also fly down. And we're going to be hovering on top or above about 10 feet because we don't want to be on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, so you see these bits of these remains as you fly down Solrek a bit closer. The frozen, dismembered corpse just kind of laying there in front of you. Bits of gory pieces with snow covering them. You see, definitely specifically a headless torso and several limbs, pulled off and separated from it.
I let them know what I see, and then I start looking around start smelling around to see if I can smell a creature whoever did this here.
Yeah, you can, if you weren't smelling, yeah, go ahead and make that perception with advantage.
I have a goddamn.
Yeah, the snowy wind blowing throughout here just kind of, that's all you're kind of really picking up is that smell of the snowy moisture in the air and just like that cold.
Can't smell anything, but stay vigilant.
But Wilmore, with that 17 survival roll, since you were specifically looking for tracks in the air, you do notice that there are some tracks around the body, large footprints that seem to scatter off from it, and then you see what looks like a two trails from indented from a wagon being dragged going through the snow up to the north, which is the west on this screen.
Perfect. Well, gentlemen, I mean, it looks like whatever happened here dragged something north. I think this may be our cart.
Let's
I'm gonna. So the body's frozen and burnt, right?
Not burnt, no. It's frozen, yeah, solid. You can definitely tell that you guys are closer to it. It's a dwarven body.
Gonna just cast campfire next to it.
Okay.
Thaw it out a bit.
Yeah.
And kind of look a little bit closer, see if I see any like how it died specifically, looking for like claw marks, bite marks,
Yeah.
burns.
Easy enough. Yeah, you pull off. You melt away the ice with your bonfire, your magical spectral bonfire, and yeah, I mean you could see that this thing looks like it's been at the bad end of of some sort of beast just ripping it apart. Essentially, you could see the force just of its arms being ripped from its torso. It's pretty intense.
And gentlemen, I think whatever it is might be just a little animalistic. And I look at Solrak with like, you know, you're a fucking dog on the inside.
The trail marks that you notice from the indents of the wagon being pulled away, since you rolled fairly high on that survival, you do notice that they are from, there's footprints as well from some sort of small humanoids, and then seem like they were pretty fresh, sometime like in the last hour or two, especially because, like I said, this wind blowing and how snowy it is today, you can still see them.
So there's animal prints, then drag prints, and people feet next to the drag print.
Yes, the people feet, the drag prints seem to are the ones that are going to the north. The bestial ones that you see, the unknown ones, they're going off into a different direction, and they seem to disappear.
Well, gentlemen, if I had to think what happened, I think an attack happened. One down, the beast went that way, and our survivors, probably survivors, or they could have had something to do with it, they went that way with the ingots. Which way do you think we should go?
I think we follow the ingots. We don't really. I don't think the dwarves really need to worry about so much the creature that killed them, but rather the ingots.
Well, perhaps it'd be wise to find out what this creature is from the survivors, if we can find them first.
I don't. Something tells me that the people that stole the ingots or dragged the wagon aren't going to be really into chatting. They seem more like thieves. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there too.
Yeah, after the damage, if that's something like whatever the hell that is just did, I feel like even thieves need a friend every once in a while. Yeah, worth a shot.
Well, anyway, should we? I say we follow the wagon tracks and the fresh footprints. I don't know about you guys.
Let's do it. Should we take to the sky?
I like that idea. Try and stay stealthy.
For sure.
So we'll fly back up 100 feet and follow the tracks.
All right, so you guys continue to follow these tracks. They continue going up to the north, and I would like everyone to make me a survival check to follow these. And you guys are quite a distance away. The snow blowing.
15.
Cool. Okay, so with 15, let's see. You guys continue on for a good 30 minutes or so. You see this overpass up ahead, and you guys are still up flying about 100 feet, essentially, right? And you guys see, as you guys look down, Solrak points out that he notices a large wagon. Looks like it's being pulled. I can't quite make out exactly the humanoids that are pulling it or whatnot, but there seem to be, from his point of view, 4 smaller humanoid creatures pulling this wagon with what looks like maybe 2 other creatures in front of it.
What say ye, gents? Should we fly down?
Well, I mean, we gotta get the ingots one way or another.
All right. Either way, then. Thank you, boy.
Well, I mean, how do we want to approach this? Do we want to attack them? Do we want to try and talk to them?
Let's talk first. they're pretty hurt, I imagine. So if it comes down to them being fools, and boy, they'll make my day, and I'll slash and bash half. But I think we can talk our way out of this one.
I mean, we can try. Just make sure you. I would suggest maybe you hang back a little bit on your mount.
Yes, I'll stay by. I'll make sure to keep my griffin safe.
All right. So, what I'm gonna tell Cuomo to actually fly down in front of the people dragging the wagon. We're still hovering above the air, but we're gonna fly down in front of them.
Okay, I'm gonna land like 5 feet behind you, but let me know if shit needs to, because I can hear from further away, so I'll be like 10 feet away. Let me know if I need to attack. Just say the word, and I'll dismount.
Word, got it. All right. So, Cuomo, fly on down south and land right in front of them.
So you're kind of like diving to go and land directly in front of them?
I'm gonna throw my invisibility ring on.
Okay. All right.
I'll stay about 15 feet away from him, 10 to 15 feet, and I'll be listening. I'll wave skills.
Okay. So you begin to fly down, Fang, with Cuomo and, of course, Wilmore with you, but he quickly blinks invisible as he flicks his ring and hides real quick. And as you're flying down, you can see now these 4 squat, shorter humanoid creatures are pulling this wagon. They're all kind of cursing and cussing at each other and yelling. They have this bulky sled that they're pulling, and in front of the wagon looks to be it's being pulled by 2 white dragon wormlings, and they're harnessed to this sled that is being pulled behind them, and you just hear these small creatures kind of cursing in Draconic to each other. And you quickly swoop down in front of them.
I whisper to Fang, I don't think they're dwarves.
Definitely not. Hello there. Now, it's come to my attention that you guys are dragging a wagon that just does not seem to be yours. Now,
I think this is a bad idea.
We'll see where this goes. And anyway, we know whose wagon this is, so I am not so afraid, but afraid that you're gonna have to give it up, one way or another. You're muted.
See one of them in the front pulls out a short sword from her back, and then an axe from her back as well. She just looks at you. Nice. And clings them together. And she looks at the other ones, and they start each like unsheathing these weapons from their backs. And one on the opposite side from her goes up to the white dragon wormlings and unlashes them from the wagon. And you can see both of them.
Again. Really bad idea.
I'm slapping my quarterstaff in my other hand, and I say loud enough. Well, I guess it's the bird is the word. Hopefully Solrek kind of hears me say the word, and
as soon as he says bird, I say, I fucking hate birds here, and I start raging. And I come charging in.
All right, roll initiative, guys. Let's do it. Yeah, let's start. Let's do it.
Oh,
all right,
man.
15.
Damn.
All right.
12.
I don't have my halfling luck anymore to give me a second roll on nat ones.
Right?
Yeah,
It's nice, isn't it? Really nice.
It's shitty when you realize you don't have it anymore.
Then you're like, oh, 1. Yeah. Let me reroll. No.
I can't do that.
All right. Everyone rolled. We got Fang at 5, so that'll put let's see, Cuomo down there as well. And then Sanity is in here now. Let me add
Sanity.
Let me add him to the combat tracker.
1, 2, 3.
Sanity gets 15
4.
then, right?
Yeah, Sanity's right behind me.
Alright, and Griffin's not in there, good. Alright, this first one is up. You guys are how high up were you flying?
We were hovering like 10 feet up.
Okay. Alright.
And I jumped off of my guy. So
Okay.
now
And just so you know, like, yeah, that overpass, that's like an overpass right there. That's about like 20 feet high. And that like goes over that. It's like a bridge. So hop on
this
down
thing
there.
right here?
Yeah, that like the Griffin is standing on is like a bridge.
Cool. Perfect.
Cool. All right. So this first one then is up. It's got a hand axe and short sword in its hands and starts flipping around. And short, stout body starts running straight towards you, Solrak. And as it runs over, it slides down in the snow and slashes at your ankles with its short sword. That might not show for you. Let me see. It's a 18 to hit.
Oh boy, he misses.
Okay, cool. Let me make sure I put this for everyone. Cool. All right, and then he takes his hand axe and comes as he slides under you, takes it out and goes to backhand hit you with it. A 14 to hit.
And he misses, and I'm gonna use a right post.
Yeah.
Make a melee attack against it.
Absolutely, go for it.
Yeah, buddy. So I'm gonna use my demon sword. Yeah!
Wasn't ready.
You gotta start giving him the old 2-eye wink when you're gonna pull that bad boy out.
Every time I get an attack action, it's too cool not to.
Oh, I
Yeah!
like that one. That one's better. That was nice.
That was a good one.
Oh, 14.
14, you go to slash into it with your flaming sword and hits the armor, but just doesn't seem to do any damage. She looks at you. Arrgh.
Yes.
Yeah, these tiny, stout, blue humanoid creatures. They have this like scaly blue flesh and these like glowing blue eyes. You rolling it to hit again? Oh no, that was.
yeah.
I'm sorry. That was your
Oh, that
repost.
was-
That's right. My bad.
Yeah. I only got one.
My bad. For some reason, I thought that was your turn. All right, so we got this white dragon wormling now. Oh, did I delete him?
You just did.
Uh,
So apparently Wilmore's next.
no, we ain't. All right, let me throw him back in there. Put 17 on him.
I cast Eat It.
He cast Eat a Dick. All right, so you guys are flying 10 feet in the air.
Mhm.
All right, this dragon wormling breaks off its harness, starts flying in the air towards you all, and it opens up its throat as you guys see this like icy streak of energy going up through its neck, and out from its mouth this snowy icy mist shoots out in a 15-foot cone. I'll throw that out there so you guys can see who it hits. And I need you guys to make a con save who it hits. So that's everyone. Actually, no, well, so it's just going to, 15 foot. Okay, so he flies up, shoots it down in your guys' direction. So yeah, everyone.
6.
15.
Got here. 8. 7s look like 1s, and I get excited because I'm like, I gotta re-roll that.
Let's see. So Fang, you take 10 points of cold damage.
Holy shit.
You know what? I'm gonna inspiration that.
What do you
Or
mean?
no, I'm not.
Oh yeah, okay, gotcha. Solrak, because you're raging, you take 10, and then Wilmore, you take 20 cold damage. And Cuomo needs to do one as well.
Right, you could call. Con save.
8. So what? Cuomo takes 20, and then Fillmore And Fang, you guys both need to make a Dex saving throw.
So, Cuomo is down.
Oof.
Oh,
So does that mean I have to make another, like, a dex saving throw?
Yeah, you have to make a Dex for yourself.
Yes.
When
So
will
I'm
you succeed?
13 decks, and then I gotta make
Ooh,
another dex to fall,
Nat
right?
20.
No, that was what that was for.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
cool. You guys both kind of just land on the ground like Spider-Man, not affected by the fall. Yeah, cool. Wilmore, you are up.
Yeah, I guess me being invisible doesn't do dick, does it?
not
I
for
am
that.
going to put an AoE 30 foot. Let me just make sure that this fits. Where? Yeah. Come on. No, no, not moving your wagon. That. Beautiful. That. And that is gonna be a spells. There's way too much shit on my screen right now. Go away. So I'm just gonna start jamming and just going. This is the song, the Chattingtons, the chattiest Chattingtons that chat. That's gonna be a hypnotic pattern on everybody.
All right, so wisdom for everyone.
Wisdom 14.
Black Dragon is 16. Orange Dragon is 19. Oh, I'm sorry, those were the Dragon Chosens. So that was the Black Dragon Chosen and then the yellow one. Those are the creatures, the people. Nat 1 for the blue one.
nice.
And then 5 total for that orange one. Let me roll this instead. Black Dragon gets a nat 20. Orange Dragon gets a 19. So it was the blue and the orange dudes in the back who both get charmed, and they see this it was hypnotic pattern, right?
Yep.
Yeah, they see this hypnotic pattern in the sky, and they both start staring at it, and they get lost in the sauce, and just can't figure out how to do anything else but stare at this thing. And everyone else doesn't seem to bother them at all. But yeah, at least you got those two. Anything else?
Sauce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a D8 for my 1 bit. That's a 5.
Then you got Sanity's
Okay.
turn too.
Yep, I'm gonna do that, and then Sanity. She's just gonna fly over. She can like ready. Can you ready a help action?
No. It's just doing the help action, right? I mean, what are you readying? Like, what would be the trigger?
I was gonna sit here, and she's gonna like look at Solrak, and whoever he goes to swing at, she's gonna poop on their head. Because they're like everybody's right in the same area, right?
Sure.
Like there's no
I'll allow
opportunities
that.
or anything.
The black dragon is flying up in the air about 20 feet though.
20 feet. Okay, so then.
So you'd only be able to do the orange one or this dragon, this like dwarf guy in front of him.
I'll do those two. Yep. So the black one's in
Right
the
now,
air,
at least, yeah. All right. So now the orange dragon is up though, and he's going to also fly up in the air. And once more, you guys see that icy burst just forming out of its neck and throat, and whoosh, out of it shoots this freezing breath in your guys' direction. Once more, everyone needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
How large is the cone again?
It's 15 feet cone, but it goes down.
Yeah, but if he's 20 feet up.
I'm sorry.
cone's not-
I'm sorry. Flies down 15 feet.
Okay. Alrighty.
Con
I mean,
14,
if he's 15 feet up, we're gonna have to bring in Pythagorean theorem, because I'm the hypotenuse.
That's not how it works in this. You just do 5 foot squares. That's how rules is written are.
Oh, hold on.
This is Minecraft, bitch.
That was a con check. Actually, it's the same thing anyways. 11.
All right.
I'll
You
go with the
all take. Let's see.
0 damage.
Yeah,
I gave
close. 12 damage. Solrak, you take 6.
up. Whew.
And
Hurt.
Cuomo takes 1 death fail.
Shit.
Okay, Solrak, you are up.
All right, motherfucker. So the orange one's in the air. The other two are right in front of me.
And the black one's in the air as well.
Okay, so I'm going to attack this biatch right here.
Okay.
And you know what time it is, y'all. It's Demon Sword here. That's a
There
nat
it is.
20.
I love it. All right, roll that damage,
Yeah, buddy.
and then I also need you to roll me a Wisdom saving throw.
19.
Was yeah, yep, that's perfect. 19, and then the extra damage doubled as well.
Yep. And that was 2d6s, right? I forget.
Yeah, D6. So just roll 1d6 and then add 6 to it for the extra d6 because we maxed the one.
Plus 9, so 28.
Yeah. 9.
Oh yeah, plus a 6 plus 3 is 9. Yeah.
And then.
Oop.
So that's 20, and then plus 2 for your rage. 30.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Okay,
30.
All right.
That is one hit.
And I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving. 17.
Okay. All right. Go on with your turn.
Demon Sword, strike number 2 here. Ooh, that's a 26 here.
Hell yeah, man. Roll that damage. That definitely hits.
And that is a 10 plus 2 is 12 plus my d6 which is a 4, so 16 more damage there here.
16 more damage. How does Solrak kill that one? Because
Oh, it's literally just one demon sword slice right through the fucking neck here, and then the little head just starts rolling off and lands at the feet of the next one over here.
fuck yeah, brutal. Yeah, that one just doesn't even notice. It's just staring off into space as that head just rolls at its feet. You still have your bonus action.
All right, I'm going to run over to this one right here. Yeah, but that's only 10 feet. Boom. And I'm going to swing at it with my one slayer.
Okay, go for it.
15.
15 misses.
All right, that's
Yeah,
it.
Wilmer, I'm just realized, how did we
Yeah,
get you to go?
I was gonna tell you, can you make it 15 again? I like accidentally hit initiation or
Gotcha.
initiative again. I was like
Gotcha.
clicking around.
I'm
Gotcha.
gonna use an action surge to strike again.
Yeah, that's 2 strikes. Yeah, if you use action surge.
Yeah, buddy.
Go for it,
I'm
man.
gonna do it. And that's Demon Sword here. Let's see. Ooh, that's a 23 here.
23 hits.
And that is 12. That's 14. Plus my d6. Plus 4. So 18 damage.
Very nice. Massive flaming sword slashes into it, melts away some of its leather armor that it has on its body.
And then I'll swing it again here. Yeah. 20.
20 will definitely hit.
And that is an 8 plus 5, 13. Yeah.
13. Okay. And this creature, you slash into it twice, and it's definitely feeling hurt. And it looks up at you with its short sword and just pierces it into your body. Does this with advantage. 20 to hit.
Damn it! It just hits.
All right.
Tie goes to the hit, right?
Yeah. It does 10 points of damage. So halved does 5 points of damage to you.
Okay.
And that was 13 to me total, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right. Brutus is up now. Let's see what Brutus is gonna do. Brutus.
13 total for the second hit.
Yeah, gotcha. Brutus does not like dragons. Let me see how he. Okay. Brutus is gonna. He sees his buddy Solrak up there fighting this little guy, so he's gonna go up there and he's gonna help him out. He's gonna try to bite him too, with advantage because Solrak is there. 23 to hit, and then a 22 to hit. So yeah, he's gonna hit it.
You should just stop rolling for him. You should just let him hit all.
Essentially, right? Oh no, well, Brutus, he lunges at this creature, starts biting at its blue, scaly flesh, and you see Brutus just start ripping it apart as this creature falls to the ground and like is screaming out in draconic, just this pain, it's just guttural sounds, and Brutus just mauling it to fucking death, and yeah, it dies right there.
Yeah.
This
Fuck yeah, Brutus.
this orange one is up now, but he is lost in the sauce. Same with the blue guy. Yellow is now dead. So let's bring it to let's do Fang, and then Cuomo can do his turn.
All right. I am going to. I'm going to try and get Fang back to into a stable condition.
Cuomo.
I'm sorry, yeah, Cuomo.
Yeah, go ahead and you can make a medicine check to try to stabilize him.
Hat fucking one.
Man, you're feeling very nervous for your compadre, your pet Cuomo, and unable to staunch this wound from this dragon who's caused this freezy, icing breath to just come and knock him unconscious. And yeah, man, he's still hurt. Unstable.
Bonus action. I'm going to activate my my tattoo.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then I am going to back up about 15 feet.
Okay. Roll a d4.
Okay.
And it's Cuomo's turn now. Go ahead and I'll roll Cuomo's death saves, and I'm not going to tell you guys what he gets.
Oh.
Okay. Top of the order.
I hate that so much.
All right. Top of the order is this dragon, wormwing. It's got these widespread wings, just flapping right there. It takes a nosedive and dives down at you, Fang, to try to bite and attack you. 16 to hit.
What's my AC? 17, miss.
17 misses then, alright. You see it coming down, and you dodge out of the way real quick, and it dives into the snow, gets back on its feet, and growls in your direction. It is Wilmore and Sanity's turn.
Alright, there is... One of them's still in the air, right?
The orange one is still in the air. This black one just flew down right in Fang's direction.
Alright, it's gonna be 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Technically, I'll let you... Actually, no, he didn't leave your range. Never mind. Okay, go for it.
Right? Yeah, because he's still like 10 feet above
I was saying
right?
the black... You could have taken a opportunity attack on the black dragon, but he didn't leave your range.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So 13 will miss.
Well, technically he would have, because I backpedaled 15 feet.
Well, then you...
Why did you... Yeah, you gotta
put it on the map right then.
I
You did
How
wherever...
far? I was right on top of that's
I just
10
put
feet
it wherever
away.
it is, man. Alright, we're moving along. You gotta do it right the next time. That misses as well.
That misses, and then I'm gonna healing word Cuomo.
Okay. Healing word on
7
Cuomo.
health.
7. Cool. Cuomo gets 7 health back then. That's me on him. So he opens his eyes back up, still laying there on the ground, looking kind of hurt. But he's alive though, at least conscious. Ending for sanity.
Hold on. So
Okay.
I still can move, baby
Yeah,
cakes.
go for it. Absolutely.
Yeah, because he's in the air. Oh, I'm sorry. Or no, so the black one's sitting right next to me. So yeah, I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Then this guy's gonna go, or Sanity's gonna go, and he's gonna go check out the wagon, specifically looking for like, because yeah, they were mining like, you know, something sharp, something explosive.
Okay. You can make a perception check for sanity.
It's gonna be easier for me. I'm just gonna roll perception and +4, so it's the exact same. Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Cool. Sanity sees that it is. I mean, you guys don't know this. It's only Sanity knows this, but inside of this wagon, it's covered with a thick burlap. Looks to be a bunch of like iron ingots, and stamped on top of them is a symbol of a foaming mug. But there's no picks or anything like that inside of there.
She's gonna pick up one of the iron ingots, fly back over.
How much does she carry?
I think it's 10 pounds, or is it 15? I think it's. Let's see. Hold on. Spells, find familiar. She definitely carries something. I think it's 10.
I feel like it's.
I guess it would be whatever the strength is of a raven, right? Times 15. Isn't that it?
Yeah, that should be what it is. Yeah. Sorry, I mean, yeah, I guess it can. Fuck it, that's fine. I don't know how it's. Yeah, I guess it's picking it up by its claws or talons.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, so it could pick up 30 pounds.
Okay.
So it would swoop in, see the iron ingots, take his claws, pick one up for its, you know, free action, fly back over here and drop it on the dragon's head.
Okay. Yeah, roll to hit. Would add her strength or dex modifier. You can choose.
We're gonna do dex then. Yeah, so I'll just roll a dex check, I guess it is.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. And add proficiency. Actually, don't add proficiency. 17. Yeah, that'll work 17. Fine. Roll a d6. And add that dex bonus.
So it's +2. So 7.
All right, Sandy does 7 points of damage, dropping this iron ingot on this white dragon wormling's head.
Big money.
Plops on its head and looks up. Growls right in Sanity's direction.
Hold on a second. So that's. Yeah, it's about 15 feet, 30 feet, and then 10 feet. She's gonna go and like sit on Brutus's back.
Well, hold on. So.
Or no, it's 35 feet. Yeah, so she can get like.
So she was like right next to you, right? And then flew to the ingots.
Oh, yeah.
And then flew
so
up in the air
ingots.
20 feet, or more than 15 feet rather. So that's like.
Yeah.
Right there. That's like maximum distance.
Okay. That's fine. Got it.
Okay. So that dragon, now it's its turn. It swoops up, flies up past Sanity, just in the air, right past Sanity, and goes and tries to. Let me see real quick something. Okay. Yeah, it shoots that cold breath down in Sanity's direction. So Sanity poofs out of existence, and since it's now 20 feet in the air, doesn't do any damage to anyone else. But Sanity is gone. Solrak, you are up.
All right. And so these two dealies in front of me are charmed, right?
The yellow one is dead. I'll go ahead and delete her. The blue one is charmed, yeah.
And
Charmed, yeah.
Chaddington, do you want to keep these alive here?
Why would you kill them while the dragons are alive?
Dragons in the air.
The black one is on the ground in front of Fang.
Oh, cool. Then I'm coming for the black one here. Which is really orange, I guess.
No, the black one.
Oh, no. That one right here. Sorry, I'm looking for Brutus for some reason. All right, yeah, I'm going for the black one here.
All right.
And you guys know what time it is. It's time to settle this peacefully with our words. No, it's fucking Demon Sword here! That's 24.
24 will hit.
Alright. That is an 8 damage plus 4, 12.
Cool.
Slashing
Slashing down.
one.
Flaming sword breaks into some of its scales. You see its flesh split open. 15 will miss.
Alright, and then I'm gonna go with one Slayer.
Feels the burn from the first slash, and then it dodges out of the way of your second one, and it sees you face to face now, trying to slash it one more time, and you just hit into its sharp armory flesh and doesn't do any damage at all. Anything else that you want to do?
That's it.
Okay, Brutus is going to... Yeah, sure. He's going to run all the way up to, let's see, to Cuomo and just stand there over top of him and just kind of like guard Cuomo's body right there. And make it so that, like, you know, if anyone were to attack him, he'll take the attack instead. Orange one is up.
Cuomo is alive though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Cuomo's
Yeah,
alive.
he's got
Yeah.
7 health.
Fang, you were up.
Alright. So with my tattoo, I'm gonna
Hey, what'd you roll?
hit with. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack with my quarterstaff.
Okay, go for it.
17.
17 will hit.
Alright. So it's 8 plus. Let's see, additional. Plus 1d6.
And what was the 1? What's that damage?
I'm sorry.
What is the damage type?
Oh, it was, well, so I rolled a 1, which was Earth.
Okay.
So,
So we'll call
but
it
it
force.
is it. Okay.
Or bludgeon.
So 10 total damage.
Okay, 10 total. Alright, that was your first action.
Yeah, and then we'll do it again. 19.
19 will hit.
9 plus. Fucking 1. So 10 damage again.
And that's exactly what you needed. So tell me how Fang's quarterstaff knocks out this dragon.
So I'm looking at the dragon right in front of me, and I take my long ass quarterstaff and I like stab it into the ground while it's pointing in the general line of the dragon, and out comes this large boulder and pushes right into his body and just crushes it.
Dope. Yeah, boulder pops out of the ground and just knocks the dragon straight out cold onto its back, just dead lying there.
And then bonus action, so I'm going to move up right there.
He's 20 feet in the air.
No, he's 15 feet.
Or 15. Sanity would have been more than 15, I said, so 20 is what I said he was at.
Yeah, but if the cone is hitting at 15 feet,
No, but
and he's
that's
at
why
20,
it only hit Sanity.
But
Because Sanity
originally,
was.
though,
This is a different dragon, dude.
Yeah,
There's a different time.
He was 10 foot. Sanity dropped the angle on his head, then he moved up to 20 feet to kill Sanity.
Oh, gotcha. Well, can I jump and?
No.
Damn. All right. Bonus action. Then what can I do? Actually, well, then I'm just gonna stand right next to. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just stand right by Cuomo.
Okay. Quimmin want to do anything?
Actually, you know what? I lied. Fang is gonna hop onto Cuomo, and then I'm gonna have Cuomo fly up to the dragon, and Cuomo is going to take a beak and slash at the dragon.
Okay. Sure. So you guys
yeah.
fly on up. Well, it takes half his movement to get up off the, because he's prone currently. So what's his total speed he has?
40.
So he can just get there.
So
then.
he, but he can also fly 60 feet.
Okay, yeah, sure. Then that's fine.
So, alright. So he'll go with the beak first. 14.
14 misses.
He's gonna go with the claws then next. 19.
19 will hit.
10 damage.
Okay.
Cuomo.
All right. That brings us to the top of the order with Wilmore, as Cuomo, goes to bite and scratch at this dragon.
Wilmore is going to double up on the Eldritch Blast on the dragon. 16.
16 just hits.
5 damage. 19. That would hit then. Ooh, 13.
Ooh, very nice. So that's 22 total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How does Wilmer's Eldritch Blast put that one down?
Hold on. 22. It's 18 total.
18. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck it. That's close
5.
enough. How's Wilmer's Eldritch Blast put it down?
He just he just saw sanity evaporate, so he just kind of aims right at the guy's throat, hits him once, comes out, his Adam's apple starts kind of hanging out of his throat, and he just kind of shoots the Adam's apple off, just kind of like an apple off the top of the head, except an apple off the bottom of the throat, and it just kind of whisks away in the distance.
Love it. Yeah. The dragon just falls out of the air straight onto the ground. You guys hear this loud impact as it thuds into the snow, leaving an impact on the ground. But these two other, these dragon chosen, these small creatures, humanoid creatures, they're standing around the cart. Everyone else is dead now, but these two are still lost standing here.
And I say, ready your actions. I just go stand right next to this one.
Okay. Solrak, you are up.
Alright. Okay, let's see. This dragon is in the air, so...
No, all the dragons are dead.
Oh, they'll be dead. Yeah, that's true. You just killed it. Alright, I'm going to charge over to this one right here, this orange marked being. And y'all know what time it is. Demon. Oh, demon. Demon sword. Oh,
Slash and
demon.
bash.
Gotta get out of this thing. Shields. There we go. And that's a 23 hit.
23 hits for sure.
And that is 11 damage so far, plus my d6, plus a 2. So 13 damage.
13, very nice.
And swing number 2. And that'll probably miss at 12.
12 misses, yep. You see it wake up after you hit the first attack, notices you coming back with a second attack and dodges out of the way of that one.
And now we're going for the one slayer here. And that's a 9, guys.
9, yes. Stays low as you swing on that one too, and you completely miss that attack. Alright, anything else for you?
That's it.
Okay, Brutus is going to join you in combat up there, and he's going to run and try to bite this creature, try to take him down. He crits because he crits on 19. Yeah, so let's see, he does crit damage. Make one of those a 6, so add 5 to that, 19. Cool, yeah. Brutus bites into this creature, leaving a big old chunk of flesh ripped out of its arm. The blue eyes go wide on him, and it looks super frightened. It's its turn now. It takes its well, at first after getting hit by that, it takes sorry. Yeah, it takes a short sword swing at Brutus. Hits him. Does 9 on Brutus. And then that was its reaction to after Brutus's turn. And then on its turn now, it's going to swing at Solrak with a hand axe on to the right, hits him with a 23, and then a short sword slashing on the left, and it crits on that one. The hand axe does 7 points of damage, and the short sword does
Did you have that, by the way?
11. So total 18. You do 9 damage total.
All right, and I'm going to go ahead and use a reaction to hold on, right post.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Attack this biatch.
Yeah, these things definitely seem to know what they're doing with these melee weapons as they like wield them and they're flipping them around in their hands and going at your guys' legs and lower bodies with them.
Oh, creepy. Okay, let me take my damage off.
Better watch your Johnson.
Ooh, that's a 26 hit.
26 will hit, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. And that is 11.
How do you kill it? He's got 30. Your minimum will kill it right now.
Oh, nice. So, this thing hits me, and I fucking hits me hard, and it just pisses me off so goddamn hard that I let it stab me through just so it could get closer to it, and then I grab it by the neck, and then I just stick my demon sword through him, and I just drop him here. And I feel great. I don't even feel that fucking pain.
Demon sword goes right through its body. The flaming heat from it just like it goes through it like so easy, like a laser, and straight through its body. It falls to the ground. You pull it back out. It's easy peasy, and just got this grin on your face. Like fuck yeah, motherfucker's gone.
Yeah.
That was just your reaction. So yeah,
that was the reaction.
Cool. He's dead. Blue one is up now, still lost in the sauce. It is now Fang's turn.
Alright, so I'm standing on top of Cuomo. I press the little button to activate the glider on my quarterstaff, and I'm gonna hop off Cuomo, glide down, and so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna glide past him, right around 15 feet away, which I guess is right there, and just as soon as I land, just impale that ground and try and hit him with another boulder with my my earth.
All right, go for it.
What is that? Oh, 21.
So this is your bonus action, right?
No. Bonus action's activating the tattoo, which was already activated.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, cool. So 21 will hit for sure.
7, and then plus d6. So 9 damage.
9 damage. And you see
Oh,
after
yeah,
these things
then-
get smacked with this piece of earth lifting up from the ground, shakes up out of its stupor and wakes up.
Did we get advantage on the fact that he's charmed
No.
for melee attacks?
No.
Okay.
But he's up
Alright,
now
and I'm-
anyways.
Alright. Gonna hit him again. 19.
A 19 will hit.
Alright. Another 7. And then d6. 3, so 10 damage right there.
To dancing. Alright.
And
Still standing.
yeah, man. I am bonus action. I'm gonna let's see. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna spend a key point and use Flurry of Bows
Alright, the flurry of blows. Go for it.
to make 2 unarmed strikes.
Alright, yep.
14.
14 misses.
Alright, we'll try again. Oh, 27.
27 will hit.
So 10 plus another d6. Oh, 16.
Very nice. Yeah, after this round of hits just coming in and nailing this body and waking up out of its dizzying state, definitely looking defeated and pretty weak, but still on its feet and standing. Anything else for you?
That is my turn.
All right, Cuomo.
And Cuomo is going to swoop down for a beak and claw attack.
Okay, go for it.
Here's the beak.
Eight
Did that
misses.
register?
Yeah.
Okay. And then claws. 7.
7 will miss as well. Cuomo swoops down, trying to bite and peck and scratch at this creature. He ducks under cover, and Cuomo's unable to get anything that hits. Wilmore, let's see what you got, man.
Eldritch Blast, number 1. 18.
Yeah, roll. Since you are technically in melee range, it has to be with disadvantage, unfortunately. But that will hit still.
Oh, I guess
It's the 18.
It rolled 2. Yeah, so it
so
should be the 5 plus 3 then. Take the first die, I guess.
cool. And how does Wilmer's Eldritch Blast kill this motherfucker?
He just puts his hand right on her face and goes, "Repent!" Just blows its head up.
This force energy just blasts its body, knocks it unconscious on the ground and lifeless. And yeah, you guys are surrounded by these 4 corpses of these blue, scaly-fleshed, short humanoid creatures, and the 2 white dragon wormlings that they had at their no, they're like their own little pets or something like that. But you guys now have this wagon here, as Sanity saw, of iron ingots. It's a burlap sack covering all of them. Peel off the burlap to see that these ingots have a foaming mug stamped on the top of them.
Well, I think this is what we came for.
Should you put it in your little satchel?
A satchel. I guess we could, or we could just lug the whole thing back with the cart and all.
I mean, that sounds dangerous, and I do have this flying being that I have to take with me.
You guys decide what the plan is. I'm bio break real quick.
Yeah. Let me see.
I mean, that is how the dwarves died. I mean, wasn't the fact that they were like walking and pulling this thing, didn't that attract the being that killed them?
I
guess
would
the
rather,
question is, do we want to kill the being?
We always could. I mean, we know how to fuck shit up, but do we really need the wagon? We really only need the ingots. And,
See, I don't know if I can
with the
carry them
foaming
all.
mug.
It depends how heavy they are.
I can always carry the statue for you.
Yeah, like it only holds. It only holds like 500 pounds.
Oh, so I guess it's not endless, is it?
Non-human volume is 64 cubic feet. That is a lot of feet. Yeah, so I mean, I have to see how much they weigh.
Otherwise, because how would we like the wagon here?
I mean, we do have Cuomo and a Griffin. I would just pull it like a regular thing, but I'm game to skip that and just get the ingots. Can I? How many ingots are there?
It is a decent amount. They are the whole thing is filled with them. It's like say it's 500 pounds of them.
Yeah.
So we would
All
have
right.
to drag the wagon.
I mean, my pouch can hold up to 500 pounds.
I'm
but I
sorry,
would
it's
just take everything out.
600 actually.
600 pounds.
No,
There it is.
it is. Yeah, it's 300
Okay.
iron ingots and they're 2 pounds each.
502 pounds.
Oh, actually, I can't show you all the text on this. Never mind.
yeah. Hold that up
I
again.
don't believe it. Otherwise, it's not true. So.
Well, gentlemen,
It's
I
my
don't
world,
think
it
we
is
can
fucking
get all
true.
this. I don't think we can get all this in one trip if we use my bag, or we can have the Griffin and Cuomo pull it maybe.
Say I got 50 feet of rope that I could attach to the wagon and Cuomo. I don't know if anyone else has some more rope that they could attach to the other griffin to kind of lighten up the load for Cuomo.
See if I still have rope. I don't believe.
I guess, or I could fit 500 pounds in my satchel, and then can we split up the other 100 between everything?
That's not a bad idea. Let me see how much I can carry. I can only carry another.
And just remember
40,
that
45
Cuomo
pounds.
has a carrying capacity. Like, if are you guys going to be walking with these, or are you trying to fly with these?
Fly with them, I guess.
Think about, because Cuomo then has to carry you guys and the ingots. She already has a pretty much hard enough time with just the weight of you guys.
What about the griffin?
The Griffin can do a total of, what's 18 times 15? Luke, tell me. 270. So that
much
with
does
Solrak is
Solrak
on the
weigh?
Griffin already, which Solrak probably weighs about 200 pounds, and then all of his gear also, which is,
Yeah.
you know.
So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to pull the wagon. I do have rope. I have 50 feet of rope. Actually, no, I don't. I have 0 quantity of it. I used it. Got it back.
I will put like 400, because I have some stuff in my bag. I will put like 400 pounds in my bag to make it significantly lighter.
Yeah, it's totally fair. You guys just take a little bit of time, moving ingot by ingot into its bag. You move about, 100 or 200 of them. You got about
And
100
then,
left on this cart, this wagon now.
What's his? So his like lifting capacity isn't the same as what he'd be able to drag, correct?
I do believe it is the same. Let me double check that.
It's like I know for me, for example, it's like doubled. So
Okay.
carrying capacity is 150.
I'll
Push,
check
drag,
that.
lift is 300.
It's
So
you can push, drag, or lift weight in pounds up to twice your carrying capacity. Yeah.
okay, so
Or which is 30 times your strength score. So yeah, I mean you can push it easily, but carrying is different.
yeah, so I'm thinking, I cut the rope in half to 25 feet, and I tie one end of the wagon to Cuomo and then the other to the other griffin and have them drag it. So they'd be splitting up the weight and then they're going to be pulling it. It seems
I
like
guess first we turn around.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
then
you guys
have
don't
them
have a problem doing that, like, maneuvering to turn this around and everything. Like, especially the three of you guys can, it's just a wagon. It's got wheels on it, so it's easy enough for you guys to spin it around real quick.
Gonna hop my little light ass on it while we drag this bad boy.
All right. I am noticing that it is, I guess, 11 o'clock your guys' time, so, not sure if you want to start wrapping things up, or if you guys just want to, just settle this out, essentially, and then wrap it up, or if you guys just want to be, hey, we can call here.
This is a good spot to call it, I would say, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm good. It's good.
Love it, guys. Well, good job. Yeah, you guys have now made it to these lost iron ingots that Haruna, the dwarf from the Northlook Inn, mentioned that they lost when they were traveling to bring them down to Bryn Shandir to the Black Iron Blades. So let's see if you guys can make it back with them.
Nice. Now
Before
here's
though, I
a million
would
dollar
check the
question.
bodies for anything,
Sure.
Okay.
specifically where they were going,
Yeah.
like
You-
anything written or.
Yeah, we can do this when we pick back up.
Okay, cool.
Now, so is one shot part 4 happening, or is it over, or do we net that?
I mean, like I can sit there and roll like 30 dice to break your concentration.
Oh,
because
so
that's
you're saying
essentially-
that I'm just pretty awesome, and that you can't get through my awesome spell.
No, I was.
no,
I
he
just, I
said
just
he
don't wanna
can't get
roll
around the
30
ball
dice.
bearing.
Yeah, it was the ball bearings. It wasn't the smell.
No, I got it. I win. I beat the DM, you guys. You heard it here on Guts.
Heard it here live, folks.
One shot is ended by Carlos.
Just gave up.
He's
Awesome.
like, what do I do with
the-
this shit?
From the very beginning, I had a baby screaming in my ear.
No, I'm sorry.
So I was
man.
like, it's not your fault.
no, it's. I know that's rough for you to have to manage, though, for sure.
Nah.
And
So yeah,
that's why
a
guys
meteor
at
hit the
home,
ground,
use
killed
your
the dog,
condoms.
and now everybody's dead.
You just did a power word kill on everyone. A wizard appeared, and
Yep.
it's over now.
Everybody died. That's what happened.
We'll
I'm the
never
DM,
know
I
what
make the
Barford
rules.
Jam Jar does with the rest of his life from here on out.
That's right. It's the mysteries of a D&D game.
Yeah,
All right. Well,
you can write that story.
good job, guys. We'll pick back up on this upcoming Sunday, unless we wanted to try to do something else. I told you all my games on Wednesdays are no more, so I have a little bit more availability
Do
now.
a different night this week. I have a show on Sunday night, so
All right, yeah, we'll work it out then. We can talk in the Discord, and you just let us know what works for you. Luke, let us know what days you work, and we'll figure it out.
I'm off Wednesday and Thursday.
All right, I'm down. I could do either.
I will
Beautiful.
figure it out.
Cool.
I'll send you a message.
Yes.
And I'll see if I have to go to New Jersey, so maybe me and Carlos can bunker down on a Tuesday night.
I want to say thank you, everyone, real quick, also for giving us a follow throughout this. We've almost been doing this for a year, by the way. I think next week or 2 weeks from now will be a year in doing this. So thanks for everyone for following along this long. We're over like about 60 followers now. We hit Twitch affiliate. Thank you guys so much for doing that, for subscribing and following us along. It's been a fun journey. Got a lot more planned. Story's just getting started. Not really. It's almost wrapping up. Not really. We'll see where we'll go. Wherever you guys want to take it, it's what will happen. But with that said, thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy your rest of your Sunday night. Take that short rest and watch out for those goblins under the stairs.
You think Nemeth sits at home and watches our stream and
Not a
reminisces
chance.
about the
No
times?
way.
Not.
While
I
he's
don't
eating
think. I
popcorn?
don't think he thinks about it one bit.
No.
Yes.
Well,
but
we think about you, Nemeth.
maybe.
The old bird.
Thank you, Jeff Greenspan.
that.
We love you once more. Take it easy, guys. Peace out.
Later, Gators.
See ya.